Hey everyone! It is midnight motivation and it's almost midnight as well. So, this is going to be interesting. You're going to get a 2 for 1 because I wanted to choose a card from the deck of cards, which you guys can purchase these if you don't have one and everything, that has, so whenever I read a positive quote, I consider that midnight motivation. And then it is also a holiday. Every day is a holiday. Isn't that what makes life great? So today is opposite day. And so, which is pretty fun. And I should have done that this morning so that you could take advantage of doing something opposite. Putting your clothes on backwards, walking backwards, eating breakfast for dinner, doing something that just completely goofballish. So sometimes it's fun to be goofballish, but for some reason I'm in a serious mood this evening. So I automatically pulled out of the deck this card. And if you can see it. And it says, and I felt like it kind of goes with opposite day. So I'll describe it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do both because hey, we got a holiday and we're going to get some motivation as well. And this is, I do not forget any good deed done to me, and I do not carry a grudge for a bad one by Victor E. Frankl. And all these quotes, I mean, I have lots of them. I have more. A deck of cards only has 52 quotes, but I have more than 52 quotes. And whenever I see a quote or hear something or an affirmation and it resonates with me, I like kind of archive it and save it. We all need an arsenal of coping skills, and sometimes a good quote will do that. So, first half of this is I do not forget a good deed done to me. And it's really important to hold on to your blessings. Um, Sometimes we just don't even see the good stuff that happens before us. So, not only see it, but be grateful for it, appreciate it. Um, don't forget it, even small things. Um, us ladies sometimes, we want equal rights, but sometimes it's just nice when someone holds the door for you. And you know what? I hold the door for people, men, women, young and old, all the time. But sometimes when you just hold the door for someone, um, that's really nice. And then there's huge good deeds and huge blessings that people bestow on you. Gifts or really help you out when you're in a bad space or a bad moment. So it's really important we do not forget the good deeds done to us. And the second one is I do not carry a grudge for a bad one. And this is, when I hear this, I'm like sometimes say, just let it go. It's hard when you get upset. Bitterness will eat away at you. Um, so and do not carry a grudge for a bad one. Bad things happen to us all the time. And one of the easiest ways of not carrying a grudge is when you try to find there's always a silver lining. There's always something good in it. There's always a lesson to learn in something bad that happens to us. And when you have faith that it's going to make you stronger, whatever is challenging you is just going to make you stronger. So don't turn that bad thing into something worse and a grudge. So, and that's the part that made me think of opposite day, because today is opposite day and we can have fun and be goofy and walk backwards or do a handstand. But also, sometimes it's really important when something bad happens to us, we don't get a knee jerk reaction and we strike back. sometimes it's just really important to let go or think about why is this happening and what is the best, what maybe I should do the opposite. Instead of putting more negativity in the world, maybe I should do something positive as an opposite reaction to a negative reaction. Like the saying goes, two wrongs do not make a right. So I really do think that this quote, I do not forget any good deed done to me, and I do not carry a grudge for a bad one, by Victor E. Frankl, really lends itself with opposite day. And even though this is kind of a serious one, um, I think this really holds true with opposite day. So, something bad is happening to you, do the opposite. Put some good in the world, you know, make a difference. We can all change things one day at a time. So I hope you like this midnight motivation, and I hope you have a good evening. And please share something opposite and goofy that you might do. Please share a deed that you'll never forget. And if you want, this is all about community and a safe space and everything. Um, if you dare, share a negative that has happened in your life and you turned it to the opposite and you turned it into something good and you turned it into something positive. Be an inspiration for someone else. Sometimes sharing that kind of story can really change another person's life, because sometimes we have so much anger and so much frustration. It's not easy what I'm preaching. It's not. You can't see the rainbow through the storm. So share the opposite of how you do not carry a grudge and you turned a negative into a positive. I would be really, please inspire me. I need inspiration too. Nobody's perfect. So, and have a good night.